Sorry.
Okay, you look really good for not taking a shower for 3 days.
It's more like 2, but the shirt I was wearing before I changed, I've been wearing for 3 days.
I went to the grocery store looking. We're live, Katie.
It's not about how I looked. It's probably about how I smelled.
Katie is enjoying her week between Christmas and New Year's. Katie, did your brain melt today?
It's melted currently. So welcome, guys, to the Bad Marketing Show, the show for hosts who can't host good but want to be able to do other stuff too.
I like ping Katie to get on the show, and she's like, "I'm on the couch.
I'm dead.
My brain hurts." Katie's been working on copy all day, hence the bottle of wine.
Yep.
Katie,
Steve, what have you been doing all day?
I've been working on webinars, working on helping people get better at presenting. I did the 10 at 10. We talked about today. We talked about what would life be like if life conspired for you instead of against you.
Oh, that's a big deep topic, Steve. For first thing in the morning, shooey.
I mean, but it's awesome, right? I mean, how many people are like, "Oh, my life is going bad. Things are wrong. This happened to me." Instead, you know what? Things happen for you. Always things happen for you. There is almost always a silver lining. Katie's smiling. What are you smiling at?
I'm sharing us out right now, but that was really sweet, Steve.
Always. So we are going to, this is going to be a shortened show. We have one listener right now, one person tuning in.
That's probably me sharing us out.
We are live. Maybe. Oh, we got two. We got some people.
We're so definitely live.
Katie had so much bad Tinder that she could not even get it together for the show.
So, I had so much. I'm not even kidding you. And Steve, there was one that I know you would love. Actually, plenty of them. But it's one of those things, man. Sometimes finding bad marketing is like a real hard thing to do, especially when the algorithm is like hiding bad marketing for me. Although I did get something that was like a scam. So listen to this. So it was an ad for something weird. I clicked on it thinking it'll take me to a website to buy this product. I can't even remember what it is. The picture was weird. It sent me to Messenger and let me check. It was the most, and you know how usually it'll put you like on an auto response, like a messenger bot.
Yeah.
It said, hold on. Hi, Katie. Thanks for reaching out. Please click the button below to get the product. And it just said what the product was. It said 70 digital. Oh, it was a scope you put in your ear. And then I clicked the button and it said, thanks. Would you mind sending your AMZ profile and PP account?
PayPal.
An Amazon account. And then they were like, there? ? And I was like, this is the creepiest shit.
That's definitely bad marketing. That's beyond bad marketing. It's a scam. Scammer. I'm a Nigerian prince and I have $22 million. You just need to send me 10,000. Did you ever see, did you ever even get those?
The old school email scams.
So there was one guy that responded to that. I love this guy. He actually documented it. There was a website somewhere, but he got them. He told them that there was that his son was told to handwrite the entire Harry Potter book series for school, and that he would pay them 25 cents per page to write it out by hand. And he got the Nigerian scammers to legit write out Harry Potter by hand.
Harry Potter. That's freaking amazing.
And then he just trolled them, which, I mean, they're scammers. So in my opinion, you get what you get. Yeah. So I thought it would be kind of cool today to just give some feedback. This is going to be a shorter show, but we're going to actually look at something that is called Swipeworthy.
I love it.
If you guys have never seen Swipeworthy, it is great to go through copy. So I love looking at this. It shows the control, which is the one that performs the best, and then the other ones that they tested it against. So we're going to go through and we're going to give you our thoughts. I actually really wanted to pull up Gary Halbert if we can find Gary Halbert on here.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys don't know who Gary Halbert is, he is the prince of copy. He wrote some of the coolest copywriting stuff in the world back in the 80s and 90s, and it is still revered to be some of the best. So let's look at the disruption hook. This actually looks like this might be fun. Let me blow up my screen a little bit. All right.
Let's see what we got.
5 companies all use the same disruption hook, or more specifically, this headline formula. This company person thing is disrupting blank billion-dollar industry. Okay, we're not going to read all that. Let's see what we got. Meet the man who is disrupting the $13 billion razor industry. That's
Dollar Shave Club.
Yep.
Yeah.
This electric scooter made in India is ready to disrupt the auto industry. Do you think that's very powerful?
I don't like that at all. Like that's flat for me, and I don't know why.
I mean, a scooter made in India is not going to disrupt the auto industry ever.
Well, I think it doesn't have enough of the 4 things. So lately, and Steve knows this, I've been following this guy on YouTube who is actually an Agora copywriter who is like letting people onto their tricks. So now my new thing this week is looking for 4 things, and he calls them the 4 big emotions, but they're not really emotions. It's new, easy, safe, and big. That's like all people want out of stuff. So I think the thing with this electric scooter, like disruptive means new and maybe big, but I don't feel like it.
Do you feel like a scooter is big?
Big just means like it's gonna turn the needle on something. You know what I mean? It's like it's a big deal, but I don't think this is it.
Yeah, I think I would agree. Speaking of YouTube, I have an amazing YouTube channel. I'm gonna put it. Oh, I do. We are taking off like crazy. If you need help with a webinar or with giving a virtual presentation, I put it. Well, yeah, I can't put it in the chat, and you're not going to be able to click on that. So maybe I'll see if I can put it in the chat. I don't know if I can or not. We're going to try, but you guys should check it out. I'll see.
We're just crash bang booming through this entire episode.
We are.
We're just doing it because we're here.
Katie really wanted to cancel, and I was like, we don't cancel.
Man, Steve, you didn't even look at the headlines I sent you earlier. I tried to send Steve like 6 different reworkings of the same headline, but it all came out in block text, so it looked like the mega headline.
I did look at it. Okay, this one I actually like. He has more than 400,000 email subscribers. Read his crazy story here. This 27-year-old is disrupting a $300 billion industry. I think that's a pretty solid, like, I want to read that, right? Do you want to read that?
Yeah. He started the hustle with 20K and grew it to multi-million-dollar business. Yeah.
Concept of being unassuming, 27-year-old, high stakes, big enemy. I like that.
Right.
Let's see what we got down here. This one I don't like. She looks like she's scared and in pain. Like, help, I might be being trafficked.
There's like an evil clown behind the camera guy, and she's just like, get me out of here. American drivers now pay as low as $29 a month in just 5 minutes.
No. Bad.
They tried to do the Geico thing, I feel like.
Yeah.
You can say more on car insurance, but dirt.
Okay. Enough of the disruption hook. Let's see what else we got.
Were we trashing stuff on Swipeworthy? This isn't how it's supposed to go.
Well, we're critiquing. Let's read this one. Come on. Oh, this is a control. So control means that it has outperformed everything they have put it against.
Right.
Current ad running since 2014.
Holy shit.
Create your own t-shirt store in 60 seconds. Try it free. No credit card required.
It's all you need, baby. That's the thing. Sometimes it's like less is more.
Yeah, I think that one probably works really, really well. Heavily advertised in a t-shirt forum. Do you think that's going to work pretty well? 100%. I want to see what they tested it against.
Well, these are all just the different design versions, right? I wish I could see how they
Yeah.
tested against each other, like the different designs.
Here we go. Oh, Swipe Study. I've looked at this one, so this one's actually pretty fun.
Swipe Study.
Swipe Study.
Wow.
Okay, so which one of these, inaction versus freedom driven, which one do you think is going to perform better?
Can I look at it, or do I just have to?
Yeah, I don't want to get too far.
Many a false step was made by standing still. Be your own boss. It's simpler than the quote. I would say the one on the right. Oh, it's just a switch. They're still the same copy either way.
Which one won?
Oh God, now I'm questioning it. I like how the graphic design looks on the one on the left. And usually pain like agitates more, but the quote I don't feel like does direct pain stuff. I want to say it's be your own boss, even though that's not the pain thing. Final answer, freedom driven. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh.
The only difference between them is the switch off in messaging. One ad uses the headline, many a false step was made by standing still, Chinese proverb. Be your own boss. Well, the other uses the same copy but makes it as a sub-headline. The copy isn't necessarily sensational, but it's a good example of how simple split testing can have a huge impact.
Okay. Does it tell you which one won?
It should. It did.
What the heck, Steve? I'm calling Swipeworthy right now. Mike, what's wrong with you, dude? I need closure.
Oh, I am. I'm sad. That one did. I thought there was an answer.
Bad marketing is Swipeworthy not giving us closure on this split test.
I mean, I feel like pain always works better, but I think
but
this
the quote isn't that great.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Because it's not calling anything out. It's just like, it's vague. Like, be your own boss is direct. Like, that is direct response. But like,
she looks like she wants to be her own boss. Like she has that like bossy, smirky. I feel like this.
Is that the look, Steve? Let me try this. Wait, does this make me look like a boss? Wait.
No.
Okay.
No, it does not.
I tried.
All right, let's see what else we got on Swipeworthy. I mean, if you guys are looking at this with us right now, you should definitely check it out. Try to find Gary Halbert's stuff. It's a long read. So Gary Halbert was known for taking out full page ads in the New York Times and running stuff that looked like actual New York Times article.
Oh,
He took out a 2,000 word personal ad in the New York Times that is hilarious and he ran it to, this is like a dating application funnel that he printed in the New York Times in 1986.
Steve, you know what you should do? We used to talk about the dating funnel for you, but we got to get you a page in the New York Times, buddy.
We'll leave my my dating funnel out of this. Okay, let's see what else we can pick that would be fun and easy. These are controls. Maybe it's better if I like the split test better.
Whoa, pink air. What is that?
Let's see what we got. I have no idea.
That's a good curiosity hook because I want to know immediately.
A peek at the premium
pink. Wow, that's a ton. A peek at the premium pink.
Send for your free sample of pink air.
You can't not read. Do you realize you can't not read what's under it? That's amazing. What a good curiosity.
Free pink air coupon.
When is this from?
1964.
Oh, wow. I just thought that was like super.
This ran from 1961 to 1963.
I'm enraptured. I just still know what it is, but I'm interested. It finna get pink.
Our laboratory in Mount Pleasant, Texas is hard at work on the secret ingredient which will turn air pink.
What the fuck?
We are so confident that we will be able to get it to our more than 200 2,000 Finna stations by May 12th, 1966. We figure some of our trucks won't get around till late in the afternoon.
That
We'll
is
keep you
so
posted.
oddly specific and like also friendly. Like, oh, I guess we might be there at 2
I
o'clock.
mean, I wonder if this was like helium, and they were like, "Here, just."
But why? Oh wait, Pink Air. Besides, wait, go up. What would we mail it in? That is so clever. No, the best answer is a pink balloon. So when you blow it up, regular air will look like premium pink. I am bamboozled by this.
I bet people showed up. This is awesome.
You can get a free Pink Air coupon. What do you do with the pink? I don't know what to do with Pink Air. No, that's a Pink Air coupon. What?
Katie's mind is being blown right now.
Brain was already mush, but now it's just obliterated by whatever this is. What?
Okay, man.
Is there a Pink Air pipeline that is defunct under the United States as we speak? The Pink Air catacombs.
Did you
Wait,
put this in your tires? Like if you're driving down the road and you see a Finna station and it's on your side, so you don't have to make a U-turn through traffic and there aren't waiting for you, need gas or something.
What? My brain is melting down like Chernobyl right now.
I don't understand what this is, but
why is this in swipe worthy? Just because everyone has to look at it because it's so weird?
What is it? Okay, so it's air for your tires that is pink.
Why? Just so they could use that headline that you'd read. Well, you're not going to forget it. Like, but at the same time, when you're airing up your tires, do you think about which air you're going to put in your tires? Did you back then?
Good.
Loads of questions.
Katie, is this good marketing or bad marketing?
Back in the 60s?
It obviously.
It's great because, first of all, you would not forget this.
How old your dad?
Was your dad my dad was born in 1953. So
if you remember,
Dad,
what this is.
Do you remember this?
All right, we got to move to a different ad, but we might have to.
I'm going to print that out and just put it on my walls and like try to piece that together later.
Compilation of various apology ads. This is going to be.
Ooh, yeah.
It's not going to be very picture driven, but.
Ooh. That seems like a sincere apology, though, doesn't it? Yeah, responsibility falls to me. It's not like we're sorry you felt that way.
Law enforcement will not remove customers from a flight, and customers will not be required to give up their seat once on board, except in matters of safety and security. Case of overbooking, blah, blah. So they're fixing the problem. Okay, this is kind of boring. Let's see if we can.
Oh my God, my dad commented on the Pink Air thing. He said I'd had something to do with it, and then he put acid in caps.
Oh my goodness,
oh, Lord.
Okay, here's a dental news one. Let's see what we got over here. This one looks picture perfect.
Calling all 3-year-olds. It's specific, but it's obviously not really calling 3-year-olds because they're probably not reading this. Can 3-year-olds read yet?
No, but that's the thing. This is very specific targeting. Since 3 is around the first time you start going on a dentist regularly, this is a great age to focus on. Do you think that this is for the parents? You see how excited the kid is? This photo is of an excited girl. There's an asset for this ad. It instantly conveys fun and entertainment and is going to grab the attention with parents of kids this age.
Right, because they're not used to seeing their kid like super excited. They're either crying or screaming, and if they are excited, it's because they just broke something or smeared peanut butter on their sibling. Something terrible.
RSVP, not sign up to go to the dentist. RSVP.
You know, I do like that. I don't like that super light blue text because it dissolves into the white. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's all right.
Join us for activities for kids, including a magician.
Hey, got your tooth. You have one less now.
Oh, this is what happens when Katie does too much copy in one day.
It's seriously, people think like, oh, can copywriters write for 40 hours a week? No, it has to be much less. Cause if you write all day, especially if you're reworking the same like couple bullets, like your brain will melt down.
But if you need a good copywriter, Katie will do it.
Katie will do it. I will
Big drop
stare at that.
Oh, here's one from Agora.
Ooh, here we go. This is gonna slap.
If you are a US resident, I will send you a free copy of the most valuable financial book in America.
I went through this one like 5 times the other day.
What'd you do to it?
I went through it. I was underlining stuff based on new, easy, safe, big. I was like going through headlines. You just mark it up. So guys, here's the thing. If you just print out sales letters did good, and probably anything you find in a swipe file for Agora is going to be it. It's probably sold millions and millions. Go through it with a couple color pens and read it with a critical eye. See what you can pick up, the feelings behind the words, the subtext, and then you'll start to see what's good.
Or you'll just pass out on the couch.
Or that, like me. like me.
Financial warfare expert Jim Richards' never before published plan to survive the imminent collapse of the international monetary system. Like, do you think this is a little fear-based?
Oh, super fear-based. And I think what they go on a lot in this sales letter, it's like the big drop, but what they do is they go back into history to point to other collapses. And since it happened before people can remember it, they just keep going hard on the thing that happened in the past to make it prove their point of what they're trying to say in their headline. That's how they make it seem that important, is by pointing to the past. Because if you didn't, it would be like a baseless claim. It's like, oh, this huge drop's going to happen. But if you don't have something to substantiate it, like nobody would read this.
So what are they selling, Katie?
It's a book. I think it's a financial preparedness. Is it maybe investing too? I don't know.
A classic opening where you're calling out your prospect and saying, if you fit this description, this is need to know information. So Katie and I are talking about Agora. They wrote a book called Great Leads, which
I'm getting in the mail tomorrow.
Yeah, where's my copy? My copy is Great Leads. So this book right here, very unassuming looking book, absolutely killer information, but it talks about how the first 2 to 3 sentences, they split tested a ton of stuff. And the first 2 to 3 sentences affect conversion more than anything else by they've changed conversion by more than 20% with just the first 2 or 3 sentences. That whole book focuses on it. It's actually really interesting to read. If you are a fellow American or own any asset priced in US dollars,
which everyone does, that's a trial close. They have to say yes. So they're going to keep going.
Good. But you see how that makes you feel like, well, I have assets in US dollars, right? Everybody's going to say yes, but it seems exclusive. It makes you feel like, ooh, you're leaning forward. Then you absolutely must know what's revealed inside Jim Richards' never before published book. Good. That's really good knowledge right there. I do wonder what they're selling though, because the book has to sell something.
Well, right. Yeah, it doesn't end with the book for sure.
Creating an open loop. So for those of you who don't understand what an open loop is, it makes you want to read. It gets you to lean forward even harder. And what they're going to do, I haven't read it yet. I'm looking at the camera, but what they're going to do is they're going to say, we're going to show you something, but first.
But in a minute, or we'll get to that, or more on this in a minute. It's
the really powerful way to do an open loop is don't even say that. Just say XYZ and then hard break, go into something else, and you leave everybody on a cliffhanger. But more on that later. More on exactly how I've managed to arrange this in just a moment. But first, it's a great open loop. Mm-hmm. Who is Jim Richards?
So this is Social Proof. They're going to do a story. Oh, here we go. So New York Times bestselling author, experience on Wall Street, but then they're going to get into a story of a meltdown everyone can remember. He was there, so he can talk about how horrible it was, and probably he knew one thing that got him out of it, so he wasn't all screwed up by it, and now he's going to share the secret now because he can see the signs coming.
So you just did a hero's journey story in 30 seconds or less.
Yep.
Go, Katie. Katie's on it.
No, I'm so beat right now.
Immense credibility copy. Okay. Just so you guys know, if you're writing a sales letter, go here. It's going to give you everything that you need.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Katie. Should we do one more?
Let's do one more.
One more.
Find a weird looking one.
Okay. We'll find
what was that worst kept secret? Go up.
Where?
It's a Rolls Royce ad. It's super old right to your left. Worst kept secret.
David Ogilvy. So Ogilvy on advertising. He was one of the best. He was like the first agency owner back in the 50s. He actually wore a cape. He would walk around New York City in a black velvet cape with a red lining.
And
he would show up to meetings in that. So
swagger.
Pretty crazy. But he separated himself from everybody else. He was also known to be the best copywriter. Charged like 3x everybody else, and absolutely crushed it. All right, let's see what we got. The worst kept secret in the history of Rolls-Royce and Bentley cars, a new 8-cylinder aluminum engine.
That was exciting one time.
I guess.
That's like the teapot ad when they were like concentric circles for the first time run along an axis. And it was like, wow.
No guinea pigs. A safe car. What is a Bentley? Why buy a Rolls Royce?
The subheadlines don't really go together, which is a thing nowadays, at least on and this isn't like a sales page, right? This is more of like a promo. I feel more brandy, correct, than go buy this car now.
This is just a weird one. If the car had no other great qualities, reports the motoring correspondent of The Observer, the brakes of the Rolls-Royce alone would set it apart from the cars of comparable size and performance. So dated copy for sure, but
people used to read at a higher level.
Yeah.
For sure. Did you notice that? Like now, if you were writing this for like the internet, nobody would really read it because they're like, oh, there's long words in it. I just like the headline, the worst kept secret. I like
that one too.
It's nice.
All right, let me see if I can really quickly. Let's see what we find. GARYHAL. See what we got.
I got one of his son's books this week, and it's pretty handy.
You got the Boron letters?
Well, no, that's coming in the mail, but I got the Halbert Copywriting Method Part 3, which is just basically an editing guide. And guys, if you just want to be able to edit stuff better, especially direct response, this is so simple. And I was telling Steve this. You see the print on this, and it's so big.
Hang on, let me make you full screen, Katie, just for a second.
I'm just showing off my book purchases. But do you see, it's like a super large size book, and the text is really large, but I kind of like it because I can write in the margins and stuff. But it's super practical, super simple, and you can just go step by step through editing like this dude, which you'd probably want to do because he's good at stuff.
All right. Let me see if I want to find Gary Halbert's dating letter.
Dating letter, huh?
He ran this ad in the New York Times. It's 500. It's like 5,000 words.
Holy. Was it because he was trying to get laid or something? Or
yeah, he ran it.
Wow.
It was his dating funnel. Like he literally ran this.
The one-page dating funnel.
Oh, this is all right. Here it is.
Let's see it.
It's all words, unfortunately. Are you
super sexy pics of him?
The original. Hang on, let me stop sharing this for just a second. Cancel. Oh, I haven't shared it yet. Good. Let me see if I can find. There is one that has the pictures. Man.
While you're doing that, I'm just uploading a couple things. You haven't showed them the thing on the back of your Amazon purchase.
Oh, do you have that?
Yeah, I'm sending it to myself now. Bear with us, guys. We're trying to scrounge up some content for you. The bad marketing show.
So I ordered this fidget spinner on Amazon because I don't know, it was a late night purchase. And it came. Did you upload the picture?
I sent it to my Facebook. Hold on.
So this sticker was on the back of it, and it was pretty funny.
It was really funny. All right. Let's stream here or share screen. Share screen. Click share. Okay. Now my Chromebook is going to struggle for a minute.
That's okay. Oh, I'm sharing your screen. Maybe I should wait. Tell me when, Katie. Tell me when.
Okay.
You ready?
Nope. It's still thinking
We're
about
on the
it.
struggle bus.
Still, that's why I got a desktop set up. But
so this is, I'm just going to share this while we're waiting for Katie's computer. So this is Gary Halbert's personal ad that he paid probably $100,000 to run in the New York Times. He also ran in a couple magazines. It's unfortunately this is I couldn't find the one that has the pictures, but he has a couple pictures of himself. Right away, if you notice, if you were just on for the Agora call out, you notice right away. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Are you a soft, sexy, exciting lady that would prefer to have a little taste of part-time paradise? If so, read on. My name is Gary, and I'm looking for a very special woman that would like to share a few small but exciting adventures with me and who wants to enjoy a part-time slice of the good life. Are you that woman? Maybe, maybe not. So what's interesting to me there is that he didn't say get a yes, right? He went for the maybe.
Huh.
Because then he can spend. So this is something that I do with the webinars, right? The idea is make an offer and get a maybe, because then you can move them off the fence. You're not trying to get a yes right away. You're trying to get a maybe.
Right.
Maybe, maybe not. The first thing is it depends on me. You see, if I'm not your kind of guy, then what I have to offer may not be your idea of how life should be lived. Right away, like setting it up.
Yep. Oh, jogging around Lake Hollywood, blah, blah. Oh, he said doodly squat.
You're on the other side.
I know. I'm just like, I'm scanning.
Okay, you got the other one up. You guys should definitely.
I have it up.
If you have not read it, it is great for a laugh. Just so you see how long it is. Page 1, page 2, page 3. And he put
link me
a
to that
P.O. box. And he was like, send me a letter if you might be interested in dating me. He met his lifelong girlfriend from this letter.
Aww. Wait, was it still part-time though? You said lifelong girlfriend, so they never got married?
No, they never got married. He says that.
I mean, he knew what he wanted.
Well, he had been married. He had been married 3 times. And he was like, I don't want to be married again. I want a younger woman to hang out with me. So like right here, he has. So what do I want in a woman? Well, I've got a pretty good idea, but I must admit I'm quite flexible. However, I have a very clear idea of what I don't want and where I am not flexible at all. So let's start with that. 7 things Gary does not want in a woman.
Death or disease. This is amazing. Marriage. I don't want a sexual swinger or drug dramas. Damn, dude. Gary.
Desperate dilemmas.
Ooh.
Marriage. I don't want a sexual swinger. I don't want a sexual prude.
Oh, okay. Somewhere in the middle.
I don't want a woman who can't stand prosperity.
I like that. I also like pleasantly plump 590-pound woman wants to meet sincere, fun-loving man to care for her and her lovely 18 children.
Hang on, we'll get there. So those are the 7 things. But then right here, he actually calls out, why is this an ad, right? Well, first off, also, I give great vacations. Here's what I have to offer you, right? This is his offer stack. He literally does an offer stack.
That's amazing.
Here's what I mean by generous. I love to buy presents for women. I also like to take them to movies and plays, and I love to send flowers, and I love to buy them jewelry and clothes. And if I get really involved with a woman, I would rather help. I would rather enjoy
Yeah.
helping to support her and helping her to elevate her lifestyle.
Wow. This was the original seekingarrangement.com.
Well, kinda. Except he was looking. I mean, he's looking for a long-term girlfriend. He's not looking for a swinger. He's not looking for an arrangement. He's just like, I don't mind taking care of you. I'm just not going to be a sugar daddy.
Right.
It's really
or your husband.
Or your husband, but I'll take care of you. Also, I give great vacations. I love to travel for long weekends to Acapulco, Hawaii, Fort Lauderdale, the Bahamas, and so on. I only fly first class, and I try to stay in the best hotels and eat in the best restaurants. Does any of this sound good to you?
Me?
No, that's what he literally calls it out in the ad. Like, do you think anyone's going to say no? He's doing the trial closes.
Well,
He's getting you to say yes.
Even are you leery about answering a personal ad? Of course. See, now he's overcoming objections. Yeah.
Isn't this brilliant?
It is very brilliant.
Okay. Katie, we're losing viewers because there's just a bunch of text on the screen. So,
okay. Come on. Am I screen sharing? You see this?
Yep.
Okay, guys. Steve sent me this picture because he bought a hand fidget spinner, and guys, it's with ADHD autism.
So the fidget spinner you can see right here on my screen. I liked it because it was a brass dollar sign. I was like, that will look good on camera, and I like it. So I bought it. It was cheap. It was, I think, $5. But this is what it said on the back. Dollar hand fidget. It's with ADHD autism.
It's like a type of autism, and it comes with it. So Steve, he got that for free with this fidget spinner, and I think that's a great bonus. Because why not?
Good marketing, bad marketing. I'm like,
just China.
Well, I do like. We were Katie. I sent it to Katie. Katie got a kick out of it, right? Because we're geeks, right? But I was looking at it. Blow that up really quick again. Because I was like, why do I find this so funny? Well, the reason it's so funny is because ADHD becomes a descriptor.
Right.
Becomes a descriptor. So it's actually an adjective instead of a noun in the way that they used it. So the Chinese now with ADHD.
Autism. It's incredible. I got one bad Tinder up for you guys.
All right. One bad Tinder, and
you guys will be blessed next week. I was really hoping to show one that was like very Steve centric, but this is just the first one I saw on my phone. So I have so much stuff. Oh, it's because I'm super zoomed in. Here we go.
Hang on a second.
It's literally a taxidermy raccoon smoking a cigarette with the 7-Eleven cup.
This kid's in college.
He's pretending to be a raccoon. Anyway.
What's his type? What's his copy? Who's trying to catch the raccoon virus?
Raccoonivirus.
Friendly local neighborhood trash panda. I eat garbage, so you won't have no problem. Wow, Katie. Jeez. You find the best Tinders.
They're great.
I avoid Tinder at all costs. It's not my thing, but I like seeing yours. It makes me laugh.
I love the entertainment of it. It's always novel. I love novelty.
It is definitely novel. All right.
Novel.
So if you guys need copy, you should reach out to Katie. If you need help with a headline, or you would like us to critique your stuff live on the air, reach out to us. We would be happy to do that for you. We will be kind, we will be generous, and we'll give you stuff that makes you money. If you need help with a webinar, speaking from a virtual or live stage, or just need help getting your message out, I am your guy. Feel free to reach out. Until next week.
It's
time, Katie.
Yes.
Wisdom
Take
Dog.
it away, dog of wisdom. Take it away, buddy. Bye. Bop, bop, bop. This is my brain right now, the inside of it. Bop. Whoa.